Yo, once again, it's on. Back at you one more again. Real Kens TV in the house like kitchen sinks. Hopefully you like the video. Feel free to comment, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, share, and definitely hit that post notification. Anytime I bring you this heat, guess what? You're amongst the first to receive this action. Pause. Now, I want to talk about Hot Boy Turk, formerly of Cash Money Records, man. You know, I was looking at some of his videos, and he had a video, and I've seen it before, but it kind of ran across it again tonight unexpectedly, and I want to speak on it. You know, he was talking about on Vlad TV about dudes playing gay games in prison. You know, he made a statement, somewhere along the lines of, dudes play gay games, and they're like, damn, you looking sexy today. Come on, turn around. Let me see you. And you see a lot of people's reactions. A lot of people that's been to prison, nah, man, that's one thing we don't play. Listen, man. I can't say what other people have done in other states. I can't say what everybody has done in this state. But what I can say is I understand what Turk was saying. He's secure in his masculinity. He knows his sexual preferences. Dudes play gay games, man, in prison. Dudes do it out here. But the thing about it, he was the only one brave enough to speak on it. I'm going to tell you like this, man. Dudes definitely play gay games in prison, man. Straight dudes. Ain't never did anything. Dudes play gay games out here. So what Turk was saying, to be honest, man, is the truth. I've seen it. I've heard it. Now, it was just a joke. You know, these dudes. Now, you have some people that's going to say, oh, no, if you joke about it, you'll do it. That's not true, man. Now, maybe for some, don't get me wrong, it's always an exception to the rule. But dudes do play gay games in prison, man. I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh, man, everything is... Man, dudes be acting... Dude, they play this game, right? Now, as long as it, it don't go too far. But they play this game to where you might play whatever you playing. You might be playing basketball one-on-one. You might be playing chess. You might be playing Scrabble. You might be playing dominoes. Whatever you playing, right? They call them Beyonces. So there's a whole lot of gambling that goes on in prison. But sometimes you playing against somebody and maybe they don't have no money, or maybe they don't gamble, or maybe, y'all just not gambling for actual money. But it'll be like, okay, you owe me, 50 Beyonces on call. Now, it's taken very serious as though it was money. You know what I mean? So, when you play for Beyonce's, let's just say it's on call, right? So, you might be in the middle of the chow hall. You owe dude 50 Beyonce's. He might be like, hey, bro, let me get 3 of them. Because you don't want to use them all because you got 50 of them. Mind you, I've never played these games, man. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't. I don't know. I've seen it. I've been around it. But I never played. I've just never did the on-call games. You know what I'm saying? Because some people just do it for push-ups. It ain't necessarily got to be Beyonce's, or some people, hey, you owe me 50 push-ups. In the middle of the child, give me 3 push-ups. I just never did it. I don't know. I just wasn't really, it didn't tickle my fancy, if you will. But nevertheless, give me 3 Beyonce's. Well, you got to go in the middle of the chow hall and go through your Beyonce. You know, uh-oh. You know how Beyonce dances. You know what I mean? And you got to do 3 of them. If you eating and he comes back 5 minutes later, hey, give me 2 more. And that's what you got to do. Now, that's not necessarily a gay game. But at the same time, man, what dude do you know that wants to be sitting around doing Beyonce's, man? You know what I'm saying? So, there's different forms of playing in prison. But Turk was absolutely right. Dudes do play gay games. I mean, one time, we was in a weight pile. it's maybe 4 or 5 of us in our car. You say cars, your crew, your clique, whatever. We all working out. Leg day. We doing squats. Well, I ain't gonna say his name, you know what I mean? But he was a younger dude in our car, you know what I'm saying, from Bowling Green, Kentucky. I'm gonna just leave it at that. And he's doing his squats. Well, when he's doing his squats, he's going all the way, like he's squatting, but he's younger and he got stronger legs, you know what I mean? So we all going to, parallel, as though you're sitting down in a chair, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got number 135. We ain't squat number 135, but we supersetting with something else. You know what I'm saying? We doing circuit training. So it's go from here to here to here to here to here. Then we start all over. It's one set. So we ain't got number 135 on the squat bar. So everybody else, we going about parallel to the ground as though you sitting in the chair coming back up. Well, this dude, his legs was stronger and fresher than everybody else. And I guess that day he was feeling good. So he's going way all the way down. And I got this silly partner that comes down the stairs at the time to where we working out. You know what I'm saying? He's coming down the stairs because, like, we in the dungeon. We call it the dungeon. The weight pile, whatever. It's on the bottom, basically the basement. So he's walking down the stairs, and he comes in, and he sees dude from Bowling Green squatting. So he's like, oh, throw some more. The more you spin it, throw some more. And then, you know what I'm saying, dudes, in the car was acting like they were, throwing money. Throw some more. You know what I'm saying? Little silly stuff like that, man. But nobody was funny acting. Nobody I hung around with in prison was funny acting. Nobody ever. But you do see people say stuff from time to time. But people looking at Turk, like Lil Boosie was looking at Turk when he was watching the interview, and he was just like, oh, man, I don't know what's up with that. As though you ain't never seen that in prison, man. Man, you see all type of dudes, man, play all the time. Now, some dudes may not be playing. They act like they playing. But I'm sure that you have some dudes that ain't playing, man. I told a story early on. You may hear a dude tell you in prison, man, turn around, face that wall. You say another word, I'm going to make you face that wall, and I'm going to come hold you all night. Now, I don't know if that's necessarily, you'll hear some people say that and they playing, but then you'll hear some people say that and they really mean it. Or you hear some people say, now this is humiliation, but I also think it's, it's highly out of line. I'm going to put it that way, man. You say another word and I'm gonna come over and kiss you in your mouth. You say another word and I'm going to come over and kiss you right in your hot mouth and dare you to say something. Say another word and I'm going to come and kiss you. I mean, it's gay in the motherfucker. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't want to say it. But I'm saying, dog, like, some people say that, but I've seen them say it jokingly. Say another word, I'm going to come and kiss you. But they just playing. But then you got some people that saying it and they really mean it. So you definitely see the gay games in prison. And dudes play gay games on the streets. I'm not saying every single dude. I'm not saying that. But you definitely see, you see dudes been working out or whatever. Damn, bro. What you been doing squats? You like, dog, what the fuck? Pause. Now, certain things, man, you can't say pause. And some things are unpausable moments, unpausable statements. You can't, some things you can't just, damn, dog, you got some nice lips. Nah, man, you can't say it to a dude. Pause, though. No, you can't say that, dog. But that's not the situation that we talking about. We talking about, we talking about if dudes play legitimate, and when I say legitimate, I say legitimate meaning they're not really like that, they just playing. If dudes play legitimate sex games in prison, yes, they do. They definitely do, and I've seen it. So dudes is jumping on here, like I said, man, we one thing about it, I'm gonna keep it all the way real on this channel, man. I'm gonna definitely keep it real. It was something that you know, I didn't choose to indulge in, but hey, man, to each his own, man. I know some dudes, man, that you couldn't convince me that they like anything but women. But I've seen them play and act silly, and man, you know, you in there, you bored, you trying to entertain yourself or whatever. Man, you subject to see a person say anything, man. So for Lil Boosie to sit there and act as though he was just simply amazed, like, oh no, man, that ain't dog. It happens in every single prison. Now in the federal joints to where, you know what I'm saying, everything is tight, everything is, you know, maximum security, and you know, you might not see them type games, and it probably happens, but it's kept in house, you know, which most other places is kept in house. But dudes definitely play gay games in prison, dog. I'm gonna tell you that, man. So Lil Turk, the basis of this video is that I heard Lil Turk speaking on it. I keep saying Lil Turk. It's Hot Boy Turk, formerly of Cash Money Records. It's Hot Boy Turk. I keep saying Lil Turk. You know what I mean? No disrespect. Respectfully. That's his word, respectfully. I have to agree with him, man. You definitely see it. It's just what it is, man. But like I said, the majority of the time, it's just games. Ain't nobody really on that for real. Every blue moon, it might be somebody that's really, really on it. And you don't know it at the time. And you may find out later. Or then again, you may not find out, period. But as far as just the jokes, now it don't go far. It don't go, you know, too far either. That's why I mentioned the unpausable. You may say something, you know, just jokingly. Oh, pause. No, you can't say pause. You just shouldn't have said that. But outside of that, I ain't never see it go no further. I ain't never seen nobody touching nobody or, you know what I'm saying, nothing like that. Dog. Just games that people play, man. And you know, Turk saying the things that is the truth. And a lot of other people don't want to admit it and say it. But I'm going to say it, man, because we got to call a spade, man. Real Kens TV, man. Hopefully you liked the video. Feel free to comment. Subscribe if you haven't already hit that subscribe button. You know, share the video and that post notification. So anytime I bring you this heat, you're amongst the first to receive it, man. You know what I mean? And we just going to keep bringing it to you over and over and over. And harder again. You know, every single time, man. Pause. Double pause, though. You know what I mean? Real Kens TV, man. We out.